Welcome back to Maggie's TV. If you've been following my channel, you might be aware that I'm slowly catching up on the blog editing, so this episode will cover the summer 2023. This summer, we're having a guest, so we went to the airport to pick her up. So the special guest is my mom. She's supposed to arrive in the evening time, but on that day, because of the delay, her flight was delayed till 11 p.m. arrival, but she's finally here and Tiffany's a happy girl. We have this odd tradition every time my mom or my brother comes back to US. We have Chipotle. We also went to Costco together because I don't have a Costco membership, but she does. And I found some Japanese snacks. And on this date, we decided to explore downtown Denver. After walking around, did some shopping, we started hopping around different breweries. Denver is ranked as one of the nation's best beer cities. The first locally brewed keg was tapped in Denver at the end of 1859. Gold deposits were discovered in the nearby foothills in 1859, drawing a sudden and steady stream of hopeful men to the ramshackle town at the confluence of the South Platte River and Cherry Creek. However, Colorado gold was more difficult to access and less concentrated than the precious metal found 10 years earlier in California. Realizing that the chances of hitting the mother lode in Colorado were slim, some of the men who came across the plains to Denver started a business to serve the ever-growing population of miners. By the time the frontier settlement of Denver was just 2 years old, following an initial mad dash to scoop up gold at the Platte River, there were already 35 saloons built and pouring. Today, more than 360 breweries throughout the state, encompassing both the world's largest beer-making plant and the smallest nano operations. Next day, we went to Boulder, which is a city about an hour away from Denver, with a beautiful sitting in the foothills of the Rocky Mountains. Got some interesting tacos, quesos, and chips that day. And next day, we went to get some dim sums with my mom. After the food tour, we decided to take some walks on Dinosaur Ridge, and it's a short hike near Morrison featuring fossils from the Cretaceous and Jurassic periods. First studied and named during the Bone Wars of 1877. An esteemed panel of paleontologists ranked Dinosaur Ridge as the #1 dinosaur track site in America. On the way home, we stopped at this local distillery, which was actually very close to my apartment. And my mom loves whiskey, and since Colorado has great spring water, we believe that they should have some great whiskey, so we came and tried them out. After tried a few different whiskeys that they have, my mom found a favorite, so I got her a bottle to go so she can enjoy it for her birthday coming up in September. And we continue with sightseeing Colorado. Today, we decide to drive up the Mount Evans. It is just 60 miles west of Denver. Mount Evans is the highest paved road in North America. A day trip to the top is a journey that sneaks and climbs through nearly 9,000 feet of elevation gain from the high plains of Denver through 5 climate zones to the 14,264-foot summit of Mount Evans, one of the 54 peaks in Colorado that soar to 14,000 feet and above the famous 14ers. This highest of Rocky Mountain highs brings you the rarefied world above timberline, a singular amalgam of hardy wildflowers, lichens, and grasses, furry mammals like pikas and marmots, rock-jumping mountain goats, and alpine lakes. Normally, my mom doesn't do well at the high altitude since she's been to high Alps in Switzerland before and she was getting the mountain sickness or altitude sickness. But this time, because Denver altitude is high enough and we went slowly on this road, she didn't feel any altitude sickness this time. So we were able to stay there for a while and enjoy watching all these mountain goats. Considered natural mountaineers, mountain goats are among the world's best climbers. You can spot them in high alpine terrains, often climbing to rocky and steep terrain features. Here are a few interesting facts about these goats. These creatures are more related to antelopes than goats. They can jump up to 12 feet in a single leap. They are the largest mammals in high-altitude environments. North America's mountain goat population is about 100,000. Mountain goats are one of the most majestic animals to observe. This is due to their heavy, glorious white fur coats that shed depending on the season. Colorado is home to many mountain goats. They are the largest goat species in Colorado, and the Colorado Wildlife Commission recognized them as such. From their characteristics, you can see why these animals are so special and why people enjoy viewing them in their natural habitat. We found another marmot, and this one just wanted to stand there and want us to take a good picture of him. Marmots are herbivores, so they are active during the summer, but they are not seen during the winter when they hibernate underground. The majority of marmots are highly sociable creatures, so when there is a threat, they make a whistle noise to let each other know to be cautious. The previous marmot was making this whistle noise. Before we head home, we stopped at Indian Hot Springs in Idaho Springs for a little break. Indian Hot Springs is a green lush paradise sanctuary located along the Clear Creek against the Rocky Mountain National Forest in Colorado. Indian Hot Springs boasts an indoor hot spring swimming pool and geothermal caves. The heating waters of the Indian Hot Springs were originally discovered by George A. Jackson in 1859 and public operation began shortly thereafter in 1863. There's a lot packed in this episode, but Colorado adventure with my mom continues. So until then, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful day.